Art for Autism. Ian Gorbett, one of the artists at the gallery, initiated this. She's a graphic designer as well as a palette painter. She's very good. Laura Zangetti, who is one of the other artists, suggested that we have an Art for Autism, April 28th, 2 to 8 p.m. Hidden Treasures. We have a lot of art available for the proceeds for the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism.
How many artists involved?
A lot of artists. We donated from the Foxboro Art Association as well as the artists at the gallery. There are 8 artists at the gallery. We can see here all the art, and some of it's inside as well.
You're having a sale?
Well, we have a hidden treasure sale and a silent auction, 4 to 7, a silent auction. They could write down their bids and telephone numbers and stuff, and we'll just call them up. So we have about 20, 25 pieces available for the silent auction, and at least 100 here at deep discount prices.
You're open during the week?
12 to 5 during the week, and on weekends 5 to 9, and Saturday 1 to 9, and Sunday 12 to 6.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
No, the pansies. That's a
I was on the chair. You know what? When I was pricing, okay, we'll get that one. Yeah, I was doing all of this. Yeah. No, it's in there.
It's only about 2 o'clock. It's at 2 o'clock. So, not even 2 o'clock yet.
You know what? It's an idea. I was getting wired. Take some pieces of the tape and then take some pictures. No, yes, maybe.
I don't know. They seem to be pretty well situated.
I think we got saturated with stuff.
Yeah, he's gone.
Let's go. We'll go.
Maybe we can put
These can just be strewed all over the table. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, people like to go through that kind of stuff like that, right? So,
All right, good luck. I'll see you later. I'll call you when I'm coming back. Bye. This is Frank.
birthday party to the Greens.
Pretty good. Yep. Not bad. How you doing? Not bad. How you doing?
Hi, my name is Ann Gorbett, and I'm one of the anchor artists here at the Artist Studio and Gallery at Patriot Place in Foxboro. And today, on this beautiful day in April, we're having a wonderful event, and all of the proceeds are being donated to the Doug Flutie Foundation for Autism. It's called Art for Autism. We have lots of local artists that have donated their work, and the prices are incredible. So if you're redecorating your house or you just want to get a great deal on some original artwork, this is the place to be today. And where I'm standing right now is in front of my section of the gallery. And in our new large space here, we're able to have our easels set up all the time. So if you come down here, you can see at least 2 or 3 artists working on their paintings while you're enjoying the gallery art on the walls. So this is some of the work that I've done here. As you can see, I have a variety of different types of subject matter that I enjoy painting. And some of my more recent work is larger because of the large space. I wanted to kind of expand my footprint and start painting on a larger scale. So I've done a couple of paintings at this size, still all with a palette knife. So I actually bought some larger knives that I could paint at this size with a little more, cover more canvas quickly. So all of my work is with a palette knife. I do flowers, landscapes, I do city scenes. I've done a lot of pet portraits, dogs and cats. And so I've got a wide range of subject matter and sizes here at the gallery.
How long have you been doing this?
I have been painting with a palette knife for about 10 years now. I did go to school for art, so I studied oil painting in college, got into graphic design, and then about 10 years ago got back into painting with oil again, but only using a palette knife. So everybody always wondered, really, how do you paint with just a knife? And I really do it. I don't use any brushes, and one of the reasons I like a palette knife is because you can just, you don't have to use any solvents. You can just wipe the knife clean, and you don't have to worry about, cleaning brushes or anything like that. It helps me keep my colors really clean. And I also have always really loved the thick texture of the palette knife can offer. You can paint with just a lot of paint and just make it really thick, and it adds a lot of depth and texture, I think.
Did you have someone that, as a teacher or anything, that showed you to use the palette knife, or?
Yes, I did. I took a workshop in Boston at the Copley Society by an artist. Her name is Gail Sauter, and she had us painting pretty small, but she had us doing all of our painting with just a palette knife, one size of a knife, and I was so attracted to it immediately, and I haven't put it down since. It really got me realizing that you could make paintings with just palette knives. So she is responsible for me for the work I do today. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, it really is. I remember watching you one day Well, you were painting a piece, and I was absolutely amazed at how you did it.
Thank
Really,
you.
really.
Just,
Really good.
Dina,
Very
one of
good.
our other anchor artists, has told me I need to do like a time-lapse recording of me painting from start to finish. And I've always wanted to do that. I think it would be interesting. I do paint pretty fast, so I can get a painting done when I'm working here on the weekends. So we're here all day Saturday and most of the day on Sunday, and I can usually get a painting completed in that time frame. So I do work pretty fast. And I love to do commission work. I work sometimes from old family photos. I love that nostalgic feel of old family photos, so I've done a lot of commission work with those. And so if anybody's interested in commission work, please contact me.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm literally going from parking lot 3 to gate 9. Oh, that's awesome.
Right. That's the rain date.
Yeah. How many people? Really? Wow.
Because we figured it out.
Yeah.
might not even work.
Hello, my name is Jerry Asis. I'm a member of the Foxboro Art Association and also an anchor artist here at the Art Studio and Gallery. We're having an event going on today to raise money for autism for the Doug Flutie Foundation, and we're selling many of our art pieces for a low discounted rate and also auctioning off many pieces to raise money for this cause. All proceeds go towards the foundation, so we hope that you'll come by, support us, and look around the place and check out the beautiful artwork here. I'm one of 5 or 7, I guess we're 7 anchor artists that usually take turns volunteering here every weekend to keep the place open, so for your enjoyment. So we hope that you come by and support us. That would be great if you could do that. Appreciate all the effort and work that the people have put into this place, and we thank management for allowing us to keep this gallery open and to be here. Thank you very much.
Do you have other artists here other than normal? What do you have?
Yeah, I don't know who they all are. Yeah, there is.
Like their antennas on the so they're not doing all the little.
Yeah.
You're supposed to. Well, that's something. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised because the ping pong is
But I watercolor, I didn't go back to water. I lost one. It's got a mind of its own.
My name is Pat Morris. I am a wildlife artist. I specialize in painting wildlife and pets. I do a lot of pastel painting. I also do oil paintings and acrylic. And about 10 years ago, I decided to try painting on a feather. So I sat down, I had some turkey feathers that I had found in the woods, and I sat down and tried to paint on one. And I found that I could do it, and I loved the challenge. So I've been doing it ever since. And I started backing them with birch bark, and the painting extends onto the birch bark as well. So I continue, and then I frame each of them, and I continue with the work is wildlife. I continue the painting onto the birch bark now if I don't have enough room on the feather.
Is that also with feathers or just a painting over the feather?
It's just a painting on the feather itself. Yep, it is. And they're all turkey feathers, both domestic and wild. I would love to do a hawk painting on a hawk feather, but it's illegal, so it's illegal to own that feather.
Well, they fall off sometimes.
Yeah, but you can't pick it up.
No?
No, you can't.
Really?
No, it's called the Migratory Bird Act. It's from the early 1900s when the ladies had the hats with the big feathers in them, and they were killing birds to gather feathers. So now they made it illegal to own any piece of a bird or a bird's nest, except for the ones that you can hunt. Basically, that's simplifying it a lot, but so I just use turkeys, I can use pheasant, I can use grouse.
I mean, I find all the feathers in my field, all the different...
Oh, I know. And they're beautiful, they're like works of art, and that's what this is like. This is like painting, making art on something that's already art. You know, it's already a piece of artwork.
What do you do with the bear?
The bear is just birch bark.
No feathers.
No feather for him. The blue jay has no feather. Once in a while I do just birch bark, but usually I do feather and birch bark combination.
Amazing, really are.
Thank you. Yeah, it's challenging. I like a challenge.
How do you actually get the material on the feather?
I use a very tiny brush. They call it a script liner brush.
I would think everything would move.
You have to, I don't make big strokes. I dot it on kind of. It depends on the feather. Some feathers can take that, some can't. They're all different. But it's a very soft touch, very soft touch. And I use a very wet, liquidy paint. I tried oil paints. They're so thick that they separate the feather. And then I tried acrylic paints that were in a tube that I had. Those were too thick. And when you water them down, you lose the pigment. So I tried the ones that come in the plastic bottle, the acrylic paints in the little bottle. Perfect paint for it. Perfect, because it has the pigment, but it's wet enough so it doesn't separate the feather. Once in a while they'll separate a little bit. This one did, but it's okay. Yeah.
I see a lot of the artists when they're doing a piece, they use a hairdryer.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
I don't have to.
That would
Yeah.
kind of disturb it.
Yeah, that would disturb the feather, and also acrylics dry almost instantly. So it's actually, I did it last night. I painted a feather and I framed it right away. That's how fast they dry. Yeah. Wow. And I can put them on my scanner to get a picture of them. It's the perfect paint for it. Yep. Thanks.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, really.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
Yep.
From this side back, it's done. She only takes so many. American side. Frank, what about the red says? Want me to bring it off? No, the Yanceys. That's up front.
Hello, I'm Dino. This is some of my stuff that's here at the Patriot's Place Artist Studio and Gallery in Foxboro. We're here today because of Art for Autism. It's an event that Laura and the gallery pretty much sponsored in order to bring the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism into our little mix here by joining forces with them and offering some of our artwork at unbelievable, impossibly to beat prices, so that we can raise a lot of money for the charity and spread the word about art and autism, and kind of raise awareness for the gallery and the Flutie Foundation. And it basically kind of signifies the start of what we're capable of. And we joined forces with Patriot's Place. They donated some tables, a tent outside, so there's just art all over the room. From $10, $5 to $100, things that would usually be multiple hundreds of dollars are now for like $20 or $30, and it's really incredible to see. And there are some people coming in that are really acknowledging that there are some amazing gems here, and you can tell on their faces they're walking out with several. So it's a great event, and like we said, if it works, and it has worked, and we got some good food here too, and if it continues to work, we can do more events like it, which is great, because I actually just started an idea that I had a long time ago. For about 15 years, I've been thinking of a way to incorporate profitable, earth-saving kind of charities and causes, and offer people artwork so that money goes to the artist and the charity, and kind of raises awareness with positive art. And this is actually the start of a 501c3 called Save Earth that me and my fiance and a few of our family members are kind of joining in order to join forces with sanctuaries in New Hampshire. We've got so many different, we've already got 7 kind of charities that we're joining forces with, and we're offering artwork, and all the proceeds go to just incredibly trustworthy causes. And this is the first artwork that we kind of are bringing into the situation and offering as part of the donation process, and it's called The First Supper, done by me and my fiance. She does the watercolor, I do the ink, and we collaborate, and this is our interpretation of it. Instead of Da Vinci's The Last Supper, this is our First Supper, with the sunrise in the distance, all the animals gathered at a table eating delicious fruits and vegetables. Everything's so colorful. The animals are coming from the sea. There's bugs and all kinds of things flying in, and flowers blooming, and it's kind of our vision of a bunch of animals gathering at the beginning of time in hopes of the amazing future. And there's a lot of great things that we like to promote with the positive artwork. This gallery has just so many different artists, and this day signifies kind of the start of a new season for us here. As last year we kind of moved into this big space around September, so we missed the summer, we missed the spring. And today's 75 degrees out, it's beautiful, there's people circulating, and nothing goes better with warm weather than art. So we're hoping to spread the word throughout the community and get more and more people in for some demonstrations. We're going to start teaching more and more classes that we'll be offering. And Laura, Jerry, myself, and a few others, we offer kind of different things, and we'll sometimes post about them in the newsletter or at the front as you walk in through the entrance to the gallery. You'll sometimes see a sign about different classes on the weekends, and we encourage all to join, all ages. Everything's very appropriate here, very positive and beautiful. And there's everything from oil painting, watercolor, really chaotic stuff, ink, acrylics, there's portraits, there's photography, there's really everything. There's built sculptures, little art gems, spinning mandalas, there's really so much, and you never know what you'll find. We always have 2 different guest artists every week, and they bring whatever they can, and they're usually from all over the Massachusetts area, so you never know what you'll find, and it's always very great. So tell your friends, tell everyone, and come on.
The artists that you say are coming here, they'll actually put a demonstration on?
There'll be, some artists do them. Some of the main anchor artists here will do demonstrations. If you come here during Monday through Friday, I'm usually here 12 to 5, and I do demonstrations. I'm drawing all the time. I've got a spinning mandala machine. I know how to animate mandalas. I can do a lot of different things. We even have a new thing that we're trying to spread around where you can go around the gallery and envision yourself being put into any particular artwork. And I just take a little picture of you in the corner and doing whatever kind of position you want, and you can enter the artwork, and we'll send you a file, and it looks really cool. It's kind of a good way to look around the gallery and wonder what artwork you could put yourself in. And we've had my nephew actually put himself catching a Tom Brady pass, and one of the patrons and fellow artists that comes in here put herself in a yoga position in the nose of Jack's gigantic lion. So there's really infinite potential, and I'm always drawing something. Polo's been drawing a lot lately. Frank is always painting something, and Jack as well has been picking up painting and doing that. So pretty much everyone from time to time and does incredible knife palette painting, and so everyone's doing stuff all the time. You never know what you'll see, and that's kind of what keeps it so cool. Is every time people come in here, something different's happening, or there's new artwork, and it's just very impressive.
I know when I've come here a couple of times that whoever the artist was that was here for the day. But we could watch them while they did their work.
Oh yeah.
You can ask them questions.
Yeah, they love it.
They would help you. They would tell you what they're doing and all the different things, and they would even show you some of the different techniques, which really is good. And hopefully you'll get more people coming in just to see that.
Yeah, we hope so. We encourage that. All of us none of us are shy about painting. And now that it's warm, I'll be outside painting a lot, which is great. I love painting outside. And but yeah, we love when people come and ask us questions, and kids that want to learn more about it, or college students that are wondering how to get their art in here, or even retired. Everyone, the whole age spectrum can learn from what we all have to offer, and we can learn from the community as well. So it's really an incredible relationship that, it's just a one-of-a-kind place in a beautiful spot. And so there's all kinds of like triumphant kind of people around, and a lot of musicians and stuff play here. A lot of like rock stars and football athletes, and the artists might be the up and coming, the stars of the future. Creative powers should be rewarded in the cultural kind of as a cultural phenomenon, like they have been throughout time. Artists, all creative people, we all have the ability to do something great, and it's a great place to come see it. Your local artists are capable of a lot of great things, and you can learn from them, and everyone's got the artistic ability in them. They just got to pull it out, so we encourage that.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Come by anytime.
People just don't get the concept of things when they print screen.
Art for Autism.